Tell me about hiring Eric Bieniemy and what he brings to the equation for you, DeShaun.
Just a real veteran coach that has real NFL knowledge, pedigree, can help teach these young players how to be pros. And then just being in my first year, I wanted a real presence as my offensive coordinator, like somebody that can, just command and really demand the kind of discipline that I want out of my players.
When did you first meet him?
I met him years ago, but I just reached out to him when the season ended.
Okay.
Once I got the job.
Once you got the gig,
Yeah.
and he was going through post Commanders conversations for himself.
Yep.
Now, I can see how a guy that once essentially MF'd Adrian Peterson while coaching him, to be straight up, to an 18, 19-year-old who, as transfer portal possibilities might just look at somebody like him, hard coaching, and that might not be a mix. How do you handle something like that?
Well, my pillars are discipline, respect, and enthusiasm. So I think as long as the respect aspect is there, you can discipline and talk to guys however, and just what I've seen him do in a little bit of time, how he befriends them. And it's not like he's attacking them. It's just what you're doing, It's not the performer, it's the performance. We're just trying to fix what you're doing. And for you to get to where you got to go, you got to get coached hard.
Well, that's that guy. I mean, he is the guy on the screen is an excellent red ass. There's just that's the way that he is. I'm just concerned that maybe some kids in the 21st century just aren't accepting of that sort.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some kids that haven't, but we haven't had anybody hit the portal or.
No, I've noticed that.
No,
so,
and I'm kind of the same way.
Okay, so there's a pod and there's two P's right there. There's the HC and the OC. Okay, fantastic. And then offensively, what is this team going to look like? Would you say after the Chip Kelly era here?
Well, we know that every Michigan fan is watching this, so.
Well, I'm sitting right here.
They're going to be.
We don't play each other. I noticed they didn't put us on the schedule against each other in year one.
But you're just going to see, just like my pillars, a team that's going to play with a lot of discipline, respect, and enthusiasm. We're going to get out there. We're going to run the ball. We're going to throw passes. We're going to score touchdowns, and we're going to play hard.
Okay. And your quarterback competition, is there one? What do you have
Ethan Garbers is my starting quarterback.
Okay, so there is no competition.
No, he finished the year last year, came in the bowl game, won MVP.
Sure.
And he's just been trending ever since. I loved the way he approached spring, picked up the offense really well, commanded, So I just really wanted to see him just take the full leadership of learning a new offense and still be able to command your teammates.
Okay.
And he was able to do that.
And Big Ten play, this is wild, isn't it? I mean, that this is happening here.
Yeah, it's very sad that the Pac-12 it ended. Just the history of it. A lot of great players. Even this past year, what do we have? How many first-round quarterbacks came out of the Pac? 4?
Yeah.
Four of them. We had four quarterbacks.
Obviously, you had Caleb, and then you had Penix,
Yep.
and then you had Nix,
Yep.
and then there was Jaden Daniels, and then there was McCarthy, who's won in the Rose Bowl.
And we can take Jaden as kind of
in the Rose Bowl. And Jaden Daniels, yeah, sure,
1-1. So just having that type of conference and we're losing it, it's unfortunate, but. Being in the Big Ten, this is something that, can really help our program and just the exposure that we can get playing these games and these different teams.
Well, I mean, and again, it's no denigration to Pac-12 football, and I'm not saying this because I'm biased. It's just Big Ten. There's a lot of people come run downhill and hit you in the mouth, and so that's the mentality that you're trying to instill, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
clearly,
most
right?
definitely. We played Michigan in 2000. It came down to the Rose Bowl.
Yeah. And what happened in that game?
They were number 3 in the nation.
And then what happened in that game?
I think they got outscored by a UCLA team.
Yes, that's why you're bringing it up.
I also might have played in that game, too.
Listen, I'm aware of what time it is, DeShaun. I know, I know what's happening here. I know what's happening here. Yeah, I know.
But, we're excited for this change, and it's just something that's needed in this new era of college football.
Okay. And what do you say to a UCLA fan that is excited for joining the Big Ten, but also concerned that the HC that was there decides, I really wasn't into being an HC anymore, and then you come along? Mm-hmm. What do you say to a UCLA fan right now?
Just come out here and keep supporting us. You know, I've done a lot of things. We had a Friday Night Lights that was great at the stadium. Mm-hmm. We probably had the most people we've had at a spring game in years. So, you know, they like the product that we're putting out there. Just keep coming out and supporting us, and you'll really enjoy it, because that's what we need. We need to have the Rose Bowl really be a UCLA home field. You know, when I played in the Rose Bowl, it was packed with our fans. It wasn't the opponents or whoever was coming into town. So I'm just excited to get back to that. And, you know, we're playing those teams that people might want to come see. And
that's true.
I think that's going to.
And, you know, there's a lot of transplants in this town that might want to buy tickets in the Rose Bowl and then not give you the home field advantage you're looking for.
We might have to do like was that the Sixers? Was that the
yeah.
Didn't he
just
buy?
Just buy. Yeah, right. You know. Yeah, sure. Tell Casey we'll buy 5,000 seats or something like that. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I hear what you're saying, but you're right. It's just you got to build up the enthusiasm. You gotta tell everybody that there's a new DeShaun Foster in town,
and you have to win.
Yeah,
winning
breeds all of it.
It does.
Brings it all about.
It really does.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.